Louisiana Republican Senator David Vitter was among a number of officials who toured the oil spill area on Friday. He joins us this morning from Metairie, Louisiana. Senator, good morning. Thanks so much for coming on with us.
Good morning, Lester. Good to be with you.
This is an ongoing disaster. What was your sense when you toured the area about the efforts to not only contain what's being spilled, but more importantly, to cap this leak?
Well, at least three things are being tried by BP and other industry experts to stop the leakage. First, they're still trying to activate shutoff valves that obviously failed when the initial incident occurred. Secondly, they're building a dome to put over the entire area at the bottom of the Gulf and then get the oil up from a connection from there in a controlled way. And third, they're already beginning to drill a relief well. So they're trying all of those things. The issue is time. How long is this going to take? And obviously, every more day is another about 5,000 barrels of oil spilled.
Senator, has BP been upfront with the government about the size of this leak?
I think they've been upfront, but clearly the first guesstimates were way low. They started under 1,000 barrels a day, then 1,000, and I think the best estimate now is at least 5,000 barrels a day. I don't think that was a matter of trying to hide anything. This is a very inexact science. It's really an art, guesstimating that flow. So they've been upfront, but clearly that was unfortunate that we didn't have the best information, the best estimate immediately.
And it's an important question because there are a lot of questions being asked this morning about the administration's response, why it wasn't until Thursday until this was declared an event of national importance. Has there been any foot dragging at the federal level?
Well, you know, everybody down here has been a little impatient about that. I think that's natural. I don't think anything now is being overlooked, and I think everybody's putting the pedal to the metal. However, having said that, I do have a big concern. BP, as the responsible party under federal law, is still calling all the shots and has to make all the decisions, including about coastal protection. And I think that's constricting. I think that's slowing down the coastal protection effort. I believe BP should be made to focus just on the spill site, trying to stop the flow. And I believe the Coast Guard and the feds with the state should take over completely the coastal protection effort and not be slowed down at all by lack of responsiveness by BP because they're being pulled in so many directions. That doesn't mean their liability or their responsibility changes.
Let's talk about the immediate impact of all this. I was talking to my colleague Ann Thompson a moment ago about the destruction here, of course, from Hurricane Katrina. Now we fast forward to this. Sure. Where I am, boats are going out now on fishing trips, I would assume, a big part of the livelihood. What do you tell those who make their living in these waters as this disaster progresses? Nothing
you can tell them. It's a double or a triple whammy. I mean, these folks have survived Katrina and Rita and even hurricanes, smaller hurricanes since then, and now this. I mean, we're beginning to feel like we're sort of snake bitten in southeast Louisiana. But folks here are very resilient, so we're certainly going to pull through it. But, you know, we want to stop this leak, obviously, as soon as possible and mitigate the damage.
All right. Senator Vitter, thank you so much for being with us. We do appreciate you spending this time.
Thanks, Lester.